Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about Python. Okay, we are going to execute code in command prompt. So as you know, Python is very popular programming language. Nowadays it is uh, using everywhere. Okay, so we are going to start with basic of Python. So what is Python? Python is popular programming language. It is widely used because of its simplicity and ease of understanding. Okay, it is many English keywords are used in Python, so it is easy to understand and code is easy. Okay, so what we can do with Python? So we can build website, automate different type of tasks, we can connect database, we can use different type of files in Python. Also we can perform complex mathematical calculations. Okay, also we can develop real world software application, and we can develop AI application, chatbot, visual assistants. Also ChatGPT also developed with the help of Python. So there are many benefits of using Python. Also there are uh, different type of libraries are support to which support to Python. Okay, Python also used in NLP. Okay, and Python's support in many operating system like Windows, Macs, Linux. Okay, it is easy to read, also fewer lines of codes compared to other programming language. Okay, also it is used in procedural programming, object oriented programming. Procedural programming means different step we can use. Object oriented programming means we can use specific object and according to we create program. Okay, and functional programming, like we use functions in that and perform task. Okay, which versions we are going to use in this? We are going to 3 onwards version. Okay, and syntax, unlike other programming language, there is not necessary of using semicolon in Python, but indentation is important. Indentation means space before starting statement. Okay, statement is nothing but we write something, programming line, we call statement. Okay, so before starting programming, we are going to understand basic concept, and we are going to create Python file. And so there are some concept we are going to learn before start actual programming. Okay, so before writing any program or understand concept, we need to create Python file. So we can write code in Notepad, and we can save that file as .py, and that file can be fetched and execute in Python. So okay, we are going to create one .py file. Before that we must install Python. Okay, so I have installed Python, and now we are going to use run code in command prompt, means files, that will be .py file. So first we have to create .py file. So let's see. Okay, there is one folder. Okay, okay, we can create here new file, that it will be text, and we can name it as python 1. Okay, .py, that is. Okay, and we can open. Okay, that is. Now let's open command prompt. Okay, we have created that .py file. So for executing that file we need that path. Okay, what we will do, properties, we will copy this path. Okay, we have copied this path, and there is a file. Okay, we try to execute one single statement, print Python. Okay, what we have to do, we have to write cd, then space, then path. Okay, path now set. Now we have to write Python keyword, and then file name. What is file name? Python 1.py. Okay. This is file not properly created. We can create it another way. Okay. New file. Okay. We can delete this. Files, save as all files, and here python 1.py. Okay, we have now save this file. We can copy path, we can open this. Okay, we have opened that file and we have path already there. Let's see. Okay, now do we have provided path and write python then file name. Now our code is executed, so it's showing output as python. Okay, so let's discuss other topics. Okay, so identification is very important in python. Okay, sorry, we can check here. There are two statements which write in same space. Okay, same identification, but if we write like this different identification, it will not valid. So let's check. Print SQL. Okay, now we can save this, and if we execute this two statement write in same identification with same identification, to execute it will show python and sql. Okay, if we give space means different identification, then it will throw error. Okay, so if we write different statement, that should be write in same identification. Okay, there is error, so this is not valid. But if we write in if block, so in block we need to give some identification. For example, if we write code in block like this, there is if block. Okay, if so here identification is need to provide. We cannot write like this. Let's check. Yes, equal to 19. Okay, if we execute this, outer result. Okay, but if I execute without identification in a block, it will throw error. Okay, there is error. So we have check identification and multiple statement in block. Okay, and if there are multiple statement in if block, that should be write in same identification, not like this. If one statement having different type of identification and one statement having different type of identification, it is not valid. So we should we have to provide identification some space from starting, but all statement in one single if block, that should be maintain same identification. Okay, what is next? Semicolon. Semicolon is not must in python. Okay, but we can simply write one statement in one line, single line, and then another statement in another line. Okay, but if we want to write in one single line, then we need to maintain semicolon like this. Okay, we can check this. Print Python. Okay, print SQL. Okay, if we see here, we have not provided semicolon, still file will execute. Okay, execute. If we provide semicolon, it again execute. But if okay, if we provide semicolon and we write in single line, it again executed. This is also valid, and result in will be in different line. Okay, but if we remove semicolon here, this is not valid in single line. Okay, so we have not saved, I think. Okay, there is error due to without semicolon, but if we write in another line, it will execute it. We have to save file. We can clear the screen by CLS enter. Okay, we can execute this. So let's go to next topic. What is file type? As we already discussed, .py should mention for Python file, and before that we have to install Python. Okay, so that file can be run in command prompt. So how to run Python file, we have discussed that also. We have to write cd, then file path. After entering, we need to mention Python keyword and then file name with .py. Okay, so after entering, it will run the code and it will show result. Okay, also we can see version in Python as well, but we will see that later. Before that, we will check variable. Okay, variable in Python, we can compare in if block with two equal to sign. It is not if we declare with single equal to, it is not valid. Okay, we can check this. Okay, if we write this if block and compare a variable with equal to sign, it is valid. We can check here. Okay, it's good. What is valid? If we write this code only with equal to sign, it will show error. Okay, this is error. Oh, so we have to maintain equal to sign if we compare variable in if block. Okay, now what is next? Next is Python variable. Okay, there is some points we need to think about variable. So what is that? Variable name include A to Z character 0 to 9, numbers and underscore, but that should not start with numbers. Okay, please remember this point. A to Z 0 to 9 and underscore, but variable name should not start with numbers. Okay, creating variable, it is simple. Just assign value like this and it will show, it will consider whatever data type it is, like integer. If we write x equal to 5, it will show, it will consider integer, and if we write y equal to John, it will consider as string. We can check like that. Okay, we can see there x having integer data type and y having string data type. It's take by default. Okay, next is case sensitive. Variable name is case sensitive. We can see if we write lowercase a and uppercase a and print uppercase a, it will print uppercase a value only. Okay, it will not consider small cat. So case sensitive variable name will be case sensitive. And next we are going to see global variable and local variable. Global variable means it, if it is right outside the function, it is global variable. If it is right inside the function, it is local variable. Local variable value only fetch in function, it is not considered outside the function. Okay, we can check that with example. Okay, I have example. See, we set a variable name x equal to SQL and Python. Then I write function and set variable equal to SQL, Python and Scala, one language added, and print x, and then printing function and print x also. So if we check here, this is local variable and outside the function is global variable. So function will and let's see what will be the result. File is not saved. Okay, see, we write global variable here, so, and next variable in function x equal to this and printing this. Okay, when we print function variable, it is showing with Scala, and again we printing variable, it's showing the x value, that is global variable value here. One is function value and another is global variable value. So, and if we want to use that global variable in function, we can simply write global keyword here, global keyword global x. Okay, and we are setting x value here, printing x, and if we call function, now first we will save that. If we execute, okay, now function set value variable value to global means it takes global variable value and later it is updated and printing global variable value. So this we have discussed these things: identification, printing value and variable and global variable, and basic about Python. So we are going to stop here. Let's see another topics in next session. So thank you.